Hello and welcome to Autumn Math. In this edition of Autumn Math, we're going to go through several forms for linear equations. All right, first form is going to be the slope-intercept form. The slope-intercept form has two words, slope and intercept. So it tells us that that form gives us the slope and the intercept. Well, we have the slope in this case, and we have the y-intercept, or at least the y-coordinate for the y-intercept is 2. And that's all we need just to write the equation of this line. So it would be y is equal to mx plus b, where the slope m is 4, x is still x, and then the y-intercept is 2. So I end up with an equation y is equal to 4x plus 2. Where the slope again is 4, and the y-intercept b is 2. The next form is the point-slope form. Now again, this has two words. A point and a slope is what you need in order to find out or to derive the equation for this line. And we again define slope with m and the point x1, y1. So 1 just means we're designating that one particular point. We call it point 1. So the x value for that point 1 and the y value for that point 1. So what I do is I put it into my formula, and y is still y. I subtract y1, which in this case is negative 2. So y minus 2 is equal to the slope, which is negative 2, times x, which is just x, minus x1, which in this case is 3. Right, now I need to express this and to simplify it. And typically what I'll ask for you to do is to get y on one side all on its own, as if you were writing the equation in slope-intercept form. That was the form we just used in the prior slide. So y minus 2 is the same as y plus 2 is equal to negative 2. Now we're going to distribute the negative 2. So I have negative 2x plus 6. Now I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, and I get y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. And that's the equation for our line. Okay, now we also want to learn how to find the point-slope form or derive the point-slope form when we're given 2 points, x1 and y1. So this should be y1, and x2 and y2. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the slope between the 2 points. So really what we want to do is go back to this particular process when we're given 2 points, having a point and then also the slope. So it's required that we have the slope. We need to find the slope. So the slope is going to be 12 minus 4, the change in y over the change in x, 6 minus 2, which is going to be 4, which is the same thing as 8 over 4. So 12 minus 4 over 6 minus 2, 8 over 4, which is 2. So the slope is 2. Now we can choose either point, it doesn't matter. And we can plug that into our formula. Y, if you recall from the prior slide, y minus y1 is equal to the slope times x minus x1. Okay, y is still just y. Minus y1, we'll choose this point, 2, 4. So y minus 4 is equal to the slope, which we just figured out is 2, times x minus, in this case, 2. So we have to stick with the same coordinate. We can't mix and match coordinates. So x minus 2. And then we express this by adding 4 to both sides, distributing the 2, and we get y is equal to 2x. Now did we do that correctly? So we have 2x minus 4, we add the 4, so your ending result is y is equal to 2x. Okay, now there's also something called the standard form, and let's talk about what the standard form is. And I say that standard form, point-slope form, and slope-intercept form are all different forms of hairstyles. You brush your hair, and it goes into one style, and that might be the slope-intercept form. And then you brush it again, and you get the point-slope form, and you brush it again, you get the standard form. Your hair is still there, your head's still the same, you still look about the same, but your hair is just in a different shape. So standard form, point-slope form, slope-intercept form, they're all giving you the same equation, but just rearranged. Okay, so standard form, ax plus by is equal to c. What's that going to look like? Well, in any case, we're going to need to get the slope of the line. So let's do this. We're going to do this in point slope form. This one we're going to do in point slope form. And number 5 we'll do in slope intercept form. Okay. So first we need to find the slope. 4 minus a minus 2. 4 minus a minus 2 over 6 minus 4 gives us 4 plus 2, which is 6 over 2, which gives us our slope of 3. And we take any point. Let's take 6, 4, and we plug that in. Y minus 4 is equal to the slope 3 times x minus 6. That gives us y minus 4, which is equal to 3x minus 18. I add 4 to both sides, and I get y is equal to 3x minus 14. Now if I want to rewrite this in ax plus by is equal to c form, or standard form, it would simply just be subtracting the negative 3 or the 3x from both sides, and I would end up with negative 3x plus y is equal to minus 14. And that gives us our linear equation in standard form. So again, I've gone right from slope-intercept form to standard form. I haven't done anything to the equation other than to rearrange the variables and potentially the constant. Okay, so number 5, we're going to write, actually we're going to figure out the equation in slope-intercept form, and then we're going to rewrite it in standard form. Okay, so I'm given the slope, but now I need to find, and I'm given a point, now I need to find the y-intercept. And in this case, what we're going to do is we're actually going to convert it first to point slope form, and then to slope intercept form, and then to standard form. So we have a point and a slope, and so we're going to write this first in point slope form. Y is still y, minus 1 is equal to the slope times x minus 3. So that's the same as y is equal to 5x minus 15 plus the 1 is going to be minus 14. So our y-intercept is going to be 0, 14. Our slope is 5. And then I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite this in standard form. I subtract 5x from both sides. I get negative 5x plus y is equal to minus 14.